having a sense of of the different roles within a
Uh-huh.
process,
Yeah.
what those roles might be, even if those are loosely defined, but just a sense of what they might be, or being clear that it's not clear, or whatever it is. There's just having some agreements about who's taking on what role and if they're needing help or not. Once you have some sort of delineation of roles, then people can ask for assistance or not, but you're not just leaving it up
What do
in
you
the
find
ether as
that
to who.
what do you find that like some of those are there like roles that you see sort of repeated through different projects that would be like, important standard roles that exist in a collaborative team?
Yeah. Um, I guess there are technical roles that I'm coming across on a regular basis, being, we tend to have an architect group role, a landscape architect group role.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's generally acting as the client.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Someone is generally acting as a sustainability, providing the sustainability input. And generally, it's useful to have someone who's kind of steering or guiding the process on behalf of the group.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't mean that they're the boss. It just means that they're taking on the role of helping to keep things moving and keep things organized and
Hmm.
make sure that that there's recording of what's being said and done through you know, through the activity. Otherwise, it can be a bit leaderless, and things will start falling through the cracks.
There are a couple different kind of groups of people I heard in there. There's like employees, subcontractors, consultants, and then sort of teaching. And it sounds like there might be kind of different modes of collaboration that go on. Um, Sort of like in-house, like with the folks who are really employees that you're really working with constantly, and
Hmm.
then sort of maybe like other stuff or other forms that are happening outside of that with sort of the
Yeah.
subcontractors or consultants. So like in-house, do you sort of have defined roles or like a defined way of working together as a team?
Hmm. It it's defined. Yeah, somewhat defined. Definitely, like we have a draftsman, or really a plan producer who focuses on like basically crafting design communications from rougher drawings.
Mm-hmm.
That's an example of a role that's pretty clearly defined in terms of collaboration.
Mm-hmm. So, is there any particular method of designing or choosing a collaborative team, or is that something that you even get a chance to do, or you're sort of just thrown together with whoever shows up based on the client, or do you get to choose and bring people in, or?
It's a bit of all those things. From my experience so far, I'm coming into situations where partial teams have been formed,
Uh huh.
and you can certainly, in some cases, you might be influencing the selection of additional people or not, but I find that it's rare that you have complete freedom to choose the whole team from the
Mm.
get-go.
Hmm.
So you generally have to spend some time getting to know the people involved and understanding where they're coming from and what their experiences are.